What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. Another day in the off season, and today I'm going to take you through pretty much a day in the life slash full day of eating. So I'm going to show you meal by meal what I eat on a daily basis right now during this current off season to reach pretty much. I was 229 pounds this morning, but the heaviest I've been like 233, 235, holding that for a while. So got up to my heaviest already. So this is what I eat to get big. The food was kind of dropped off a little bit from my previous, push of food that we had. Chris Tuttle, my coach, is very good at pushing and pulling. So we'll kind of go up a little bit, go back down, go up, just depending on the look and how much water I'm holding, all that kind of stuff, because he still wants me, in decent shape. So not trying to ramble on, but welcome to the video. Firstly, before I do my fasted cardio, we have two priorities. One is to get some water in. So I like to get at least like a liter of water in, which is pretty much 2 of these water bottles. So I'll just crush them real quick.
Just tell me I threw your big one away.
Oh yeah, I had a 1.5 liter water bottle here, pretty much drying out, that I rinsed out and washed, and they always get mysteriously thrown away by some woman that lives here with me that does not allow me to have bottles of water anywhere. They have to be actual Stanleys or cups or anything like that. So nothing is safe around here for me. But anyway, so two bottles of water, 1 liter down. And then the next thing I like to drink is this L-carnitine 3000 by Hosstile supplements. So this L-carnitine is awesome because what it does is it helps pretty much, if you drink it fasted before your cardio, before your first meal, it'll help you utilize, for one, it'll help with fat burning and metabolism, but it'll help you utilize fat as fuel. So instead of, storing fat just for energy purposes, basically, it'll use those fat stores for energy output to, pretty much kind of burn fat in a way and not have it stored as body fat. So we down that 1 capful. This is the pineapple flavor, and the reason, just in case anybody wonders, it does taste really good, but if anybody wonders why it's dosed at like 3,000, for one, when it's a pill or liquid form instead of an injection, L-carnitine is not very bioavailable, so you lose a very good amount of it. You kind of just like poop it out and pee it out and flush it out. So for it to absorb, you need like a higher dosage orally than injectable to be able to get like pretty much half of the dose that you're prescribed. So if this is 3,000, half of this is probably going to get absorbed, if not a little bit less, but that's still a good enough dose. That's why it's dosed 3,000. Science. So second priority now is to take my son Duke, a little golden doodle boy, out to potty. We'll take him potty, come back up. We'll do 20 minutes of fasted cardio, which I'll probably do on my little stepper. I just got a walking pad, pretty recently. I absolutely love that thing. It's a game changer, especially right now in Abilene, Texas, West Texas. It is pretty freaking cold in the morning. So I'll take him potty, come up here and do that, or the stationary bike that I have here at the house. One of the two. We'll see what I'm feeling. Nothing crazy, just getting the heart rate up a good enough little spot. You want to just keep the cardio in for cardiovascular health, one, but also just keep body composition in a good spot, stay lean, all that good stuff. So we'll get that knocked out, and then I will come back to you for meal numero uno. Not much has changed, honestly, but it's always good to show y'all all the meals of what I'm doing on a daily basis. So without further ado, let's take Duke number 1 and 2, whatever he's got to do. That all rhymed, that was cool. And then we will knock out cardio and come back for meal 1. All right, guys, so just want to hop on here. Little Maddie over here is leaving for school, for class. As I don't know if y'all know, but she's gonna be a pharmacist, so she's got a big day ahead of her. So everybody say bye, Maddie.
I just gave you my head.
I guess, what has your experience been self-coaching? Is it something that you feel is a little easier for you, or is it more so?
All right, guys, so cardio is done and dusted. Now, something I wanted to go over with you that I forgot to share right when I wake up, but basically I take this berberine HCl just from HEB. It's a really good one. 500 milligrams a serving, which is 2 caps. I take that before my meal one, so right after cardio, when I'm whipping up my meal one, I take that. So if you don't know what berberine is, it's just something that really helps aid insulin sensitivity and keeping you insulin sensitive, and helps, you know, show the carbs and the nutrients in the food where you want it, and not letting it be stored. Kind of helps with the same thing, like, you know, having that stored as body fat. So it just helps everything get utilized in a good way. So you'll notice a lot of guys will take berberine. They even take, you know, some actual medications like metformin, anything like that. So I choose berberine. It's been working for me. So I'll take this for my meal one when I start cooking it up right now. And then something I also do is I have a handy dandy glucose monitor. So as soon as I wake up, you know, use the restroom, brush my teeth, all that good stuff, I'll usually come in here, prick my little finger, and get my fasted glucose reading, my blood sugar reading in the morning. And I do take berberine at night as well, which I'll explain to y'all later with the last meal, but that's been helping as well. Because usually for some reason I tend to run higher fasted numbers in the morning. That's just always kind of been me. And then post-perennial, which is like post-meal one, after an hour and a half, I get back down to like 80 or 70. But with the help of berberine, which I never used to take before, it has actually helped me stay within like the 80s, sometimes even the low 70s. So this morning it was 83, really good number. So it means I'm insulin sensitive, I'm starving. Actually woke up pretty early today because I was just stupid hungry. Just woke up very hungry, so that's a good sign in the off season, always. So let's whip up this meal one and let's get to it. Let me show you. All right, I am notorious for just forgetting things. Maddie will tell you that, but wanted to share with y'all this as well. This is my blood pressure cuff. So I do also take my blood pressure reading in the morning with my glucose reading, or my fasted blood sugar reading in the morning too. So all that kind of goes hand in hand. Big priority on health. Chris Tuttle has been awesome with the approach and monitoring everything, and having me monitor everything, which I'm a little bit new to. I never did all, you know, the blood pressure stuff or anything like that. I did the fasted, you know, blood sugar reading, but kind of on and off last time with the last coach, but been on top of it, and it has helped tremendously this off season, especially with body compositions and just overall, you know, energy and feeling good. So keep yourself healthy in off season. Check all that stuff. So let me whip this up and I'll show you on meal one. Always overweigh the blueberries because I got a little guy over here who loves some blueberries. So I always overweigh by a little bit, just so my boy can have his little blueberry fix. Say what's up, hey. Camera shy. All right, guys, so without further ado, this is meal one. So starting off, we got 80 grams of dry weight cream of wheat, not cream of rice, cream of wheat. I love me some cream of wheat. Used to do it, went back to it. It's been awesome. Then we have 100 grams of blueberries. We have 10 grams of almond butter mixed in here. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of salt as well, of course. Then we have 56 grams of sourdough bread. This is a brand from Walmart that I'm using, a fresh baked brand. It's really, really good. It's just a bit bigger slices. So I get 30 grams of carbs from bread. Usually it's like 15 grams of carbs a slice. That's what we aim for. So this right here would be like pretty much 32 grams total. So just that one slice today. Then we have 2 whole eggs here, right on top, a little sourdough egg sandwich. And then we have 350 grams liquid egg whites. And then both have a little bit of that spicy Whataburger ketchup. That's my go-to. I love that stuff, can't get enough. We have my 16 ounce black coffee here with a little bit of this. I think I showed y'all this last time, but sugar cookie, sugar-free syrup that I've been using. That's really, really good. With some stevia in there. Put a stevia in here as well. And that is meal 1. So we're gonna down this, and then I will show you all the health subs that I take with this meal. But I am starving, so let me get to it. All right, so meal 1 is down like nothing. But anyway, wanted to talk to you all about the morning supplements that I take with meal 1. So obviously I showed you that I take the berberine before meal 1. And then, you know, you saw my morning supplements with L-carnitine and stuff like that. And my health supplements that I take, for starters, this very important bad boy right here, telmisartan. This is a blood pressure medication from my peptide sponsor, Strate Labs. Shout out to them. Everything third-party tested. They post the results of everything. Proven. Really good stuff. But anyway, take that. That has been keeping my blood pressure in a really great, healthy range all off season. So I really contributed to this. It has helped a ton, even as body weight goes up. You know, that's when you tend to see blood pressure and stuff go up, but it's been staying in a great range, so I'm very happy with it. So if you're in off season or just year round, it's a very good health supplement to have. So use my code Jyount at checkout. But anyways, I take 20 milligrams of that. We have our regular vitamin stack, you know, vitamin E, C, D3 with K2, a men's multivitamin that I take. And then I take NAC, milk thistle, turmeric, and then I also take fish oil. So I take an omega-3 fish oil in the morning as well with meal 1. And I think that is it, unless I am forgetting something, which I probably am. But I think that vitamin C, I don't know if I said that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So take all my health subs in the morning. It has been really helping. So if you're a bodybuilder or even just a lifestyle person trying to stay healthy and everything, do not forget your health subs are very important. So always get that stuff in. And then I also do take the Clo stack from Strate Labs as well. So that is BPC 157, TB 500. That is KPV and GHKCU all in one. So usually I'll take that at night before bed. Sometimes I take it in the morning, just kind of depends. But I will actually, it's an injectable. It's basically mainly for healing and recovery and inflammation repair, all that kind of good stuff. Tissue repair, tissue health. So with my knee injury that I have, I've always had knee issues on my left side ever since I had a surgery when I was younger. So I take that, pretty much pinch the fat on my knee, and then inject that thing in the fat, and then kind of just wash it over and rub it out, and it's all good to go. So that's been helping a lot. I was using just the Wolverine stack, which is BPC and TB, but that has helped a ton. A little bit better, I would say. And then the GHK, the copper and stuff has kind of helped a little bit with the hair and skin, apparently. I don't know if I'm seeing that too much. Hopefully, do I look pretty handsome? I don't know. I still look ugly. But one thing I will say, probably my hair growth has been a little bit more since using it. Like my beard has grown like crazy quick, and then I had gotten like kind of like a buzz cut, and my hair is already kind of back. So yeah, maybe it's GHK. I don't know, but I'm gonna say it is because that's the only thing I'm kind of changing. But that is my morning health stack. And then I will take you to meal 2. I'm gonna do some steps here post meal 1. Walk around a little bit, probably take Duke for a walk outside. And then get on to meal 2, which is the pre-workout meal today. All right, people, we are back with meal number 2. And this is gonna be the pre-workout meal. It's a staple of mine every single day, pre-workout. Meal 2, it's always the same. I don't know if I did say, but I do have a training day diet and a rest day diet. So this is a training day today, obviously. Got chest and arms coming up here soon. But pre-workout meal, and I just actually got a email back from my coach, Chris Tuttle. I do info check-ins on Tuesdays. So no pictures, just weight, and then all the info that he needs from me, feedback, all that kind of good stuff. So my weight, like I said, did drop, and it's been stabilizing with that little bit of pullback that we did. So he added in more food. So this is awesome. So we got 165 grams of chicken breast. We have 20 grams of dates in here. And then we also have 300 grams of jasmine rice, which was 250, so that's a little bump up. And then we also have 5 mils of avocado oil. And then we got 1/4 teaspoon of pink salt, which is on pretty much every meal. That stays the same. And then I have a little bit of mustard, a little bit of Melinda's habanero honey mustard in there as well, which is a really good combo, a little spicy and a little bit of regular mustard. Pretty much like no calories. Maybe like 3 from the habanero honey mustard, but it's off season, baby. So, and that's gonna be the pre-workout meal. So we're gonna slam this, and then I'll show you my pre-workout supplement stack from Hosstile, of course, that I take to get some insane, juicy, crazy pumps and all that kind of good stuff. So gonna eat this, and yes, I do mix the dates and everything in here all in one giant bowl. If you've been following me for a minute now, you know I just like to do things like that. Everything just mixed together, but it's really good. So the little bites of dates that you get, I kind of like break them up. I get the pitted ones, break them up in there for 20 grams. For one, in off-season, dates are awesome because they're very carb dense, and they're very like 1 whole date, 1.5 dates is like 20 grams of carbs usually. So really nothing. They're like just giant little raisins almost. So they've been super easy to digest, super easy to get in, really quick acting carb source that you can throw in there. That's why I've been doing the dates. They're also just very delicious. They're kind of like candy to me, to be honest. So that little bit of like the candy taste with the chicken and rice is just chef's kiss, baby. It's very good. So gonna down this, and then I will show you the supplementation stack from Hosstile for this chest and arms day. All right, guys, it is time to go head out and train. But before that, gotta mix up the goated intra-workout stack I got going on right now. Of course, from Hosstile Supplements, none other. So we got, first off, 10 grams of creatine. This is an essential. Every day, you should be taking creatine. I don't care who you are. It is just very valuable. Just make sure to stay hydrated, of course. So 2 scoops, 10 grams, because 5 grams a scoop. I just like to take mine intra-workout. That's just what works for me. If not, I'll take it like first thing in the AM. So we got that in. Now let's go ahead and add the Bloodshot non-stim pump from Hosstile. This is the great flavor, which, by the way, pre-workouts are like, I think it's for the Samson Davis series stuff. They're like $20, $25 right now, which is crazy. So 2 heaping scoops there, because we want to get a juicy, nasty pump today on the chest and arms. But if you don't have any pump, I would definitely go out and grab some of this while it's discounted. And then we also got some Silo 9 EAAs to help hydrate us. Got the electrolyte formula in there as well, which will always help when you're sweating everything out, kind of replenish all that. Got the hydration formula, so we're good to go there. Replenish what we're excreting, basically, because I am chubby and I get sweaty pretty quick now. And then to top it all off, I'm gonna slam this real quick. This is more of a pre-workout, I guess, not intro. We got a little heaping scoop, a little cap full. The glycerol, 10,000, baby. So this, with the Bloodshot, you need nothing else, man. Like, that is stupid, crazy pump incoming. All for you. Whatever body part you're training is gonna be swelled the hell up. You're gonna be looking like a monster. You're gonna feel that mind-muscle connection like crazy because you got a ton of blood flow, and you are just gonna be pumped out of your ever-loving mind. So that is my stack for intra-workout. For pre-workout, I just drank a little Bum Energy Those are my favorite energy drinks right now besides like a Monster. So for all the Hosstile supplement needs, go to hosstile.com. Use my code J10 to save you 10%. Always appreciate y'all for using it. We also got this Hosstile nice little hoodie here. And just had to do that little quick plug. But it is time to head to the field house and get this chest training going, which I won't show anything because my last video uploaded was this day basically. It was chest and arms, so no point in uploading any of the top sets or anything since y'all already saw that. But I will get back to you with the post-workout meal, post-workout nutrition. All right, so back from that really good chest and arm session, really good workout today. I think I went up to a new PR, which is 3 plates and a 10 aside. So whatever that equates with a Smith machine, for about 6 today. Obviously, don't like hitting 6 reps, but just felt good to put some weight on the bar and just rip it, you know what I mean? So still got a really good pump, all that kind of good stuff. So solid chest and arm workout. Chris Tuttle did lower my volume a little bit for arms especially. So I can explain this in the next video I do, which I can like dive into my split a little bit more and the new updates and changes, but he did lower my arm volume a good bit. So instead of 3 working sets per movement really, which was like 6 working sets for triceps, 6 working sets for biceps on every time I trained arms, it is brought down to today, like for example, it's 4 working sets for triceps and then pretty much 2 working sets for biceps. So pretty good drop, but still my arms grow like crazy. It's one of my better body parts that grow very fast. So pretty standard for me to drop my volume there. For arms to allocate more again to the back, and then now we're allocating more to the hamstrings. But long story short, I'll get into that in another video, which I'm sure y'all will like, but let me know in the comments. So here we got meal 3, post-workout meal. Look at this big, ginormous bowl of cream of rice, aka creamy goodness. So beautiful post-workout meal, digests very fast for me. That's why I have it here with some fruit and a rice cake. So this is supposed to be 180 grams dry weight cream of rice. Again, Chris upped my food today, so it's supposed to be 180, but I went ahead and did like 150. No, I did 160 grams of cream of rice dry weight, so I can add a rice cake in there, good old chocolate rice cake. So he allows that as well. If you want to mix and match and play around with stuff, as long as it digests well and it works for you, it's green light. So 160 grams cream of rice dry weight. We have 50 grams of protein worth from ISO H1. I went ahead and did the chocolate flavor. It's just really good mixed in with like plain cream of rice. Mix it up, absolutely perfect. And then we have 100 grams of blueberries. We have 20 grams of almond butter. So pretty good bump up in the fats for this meal for the almond butter. And then we have, of course, a 1/4 teaspoon pink salt per usual. And then we also have 1 rice cake. So pretty hefty meal, but very easy and light on my stomach. Very easy to get down post-workout. You want something that's going to digest very quickly for you. So this is that meal. So after this, we'll go on to meal 4, which would be a fun little meal today, which I'll show y'all. All right, guys. So like I said before, I like to do these 10 to 15 minute walks in between meals right after I eat to obviously help with digestion, get myself moving a little bit, and get some steps in, but mainly to, you know, obviously help shuttle that food, move around, and improve digestibility. So that's why we do these little walks, and it helps if you got a dog like I do that loves to go outside and walk. He just looks forward to these little 15-minute walks every day. Sometimes we do a longer one, and it's easy like that because you got to take him out, let him do his business, and then you're getting your steps in, you're getting your little mini walks in, your digestion walks. So all works out. So give it a try. It really does help, honestly.
Come on.
All right, so I told y'all for meal 4 we got a fun one. So I did drop weight a little bit. So side coach Maddie said you need a refeed little meal. So we decided on a little Poke Bowl, that's our main go-to.
It's my birthday week.
It is her birthday week, so before we head back to San Antonio, she really wanted this, so, you know, I couldn't just say no. I gotta get this. This is clean anyway, so basically the same meal. But we got a bunch of white rice, some carrots, seaweed, edamame, corn, cilantro, creamy cilantro sauce, tiny bit of spicy mayo, spicy salmon, spicy tuna, seared tuna. Got to make sure to get all that protein in there. And that is, zucchini noodles as well. So all that mixed in there. And then we're going to split some crab rangoons. That's the dirty part of this meal, I guess. And then we both split a passion fruit tea from there. That is amazing. Very good, very delicious. So we're gonna down this. Maddie got the same thing basically, just mini size, Maddie size.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on to our regular program meal 5. All right, like I said, back to our regularly scheduled program of meals. We got meal 5 tonight. We have 185 grams of 93.7 lean ground beef. We have 250 grams jasmine rice. Of course, 1/4 teaspoon pink salt. Got a little bit of yellow mustard, a little bit of Melinda's habanero honey mustard for a little kick. And then we have 115 grams of pineapple. This is meal 5. And then I'll only wait about like an hour and a half to eat the final meal just because it's pretty light. It's really quick absorbing. Doesn't really take long for me. And I kind of want to go to bed. So we'll show you meal 6 next to cap off the night. All right, guys, so we are here for the final meal of the night, meal 6. This is one that I look forward to. It's like kind of my little sweet treat at the end of the night. Tastes really good. I love it. And very happy it is an option on my plan to have. So let me show you this little bowl right here. So I don't know if y'all can see that. Check it out. So that is pretty much 35 grams of carbs from Rice Chex cereal. And then we have 100 grams of fruit between strawberries and blueberries mixed. And then we have 200 grams of 2% Phage, I think. Phage is the brand. Greek yogurt. And then we have 35 grams of protein worth from Hosstile ISO H1, chocolate flavor again, of course, and 10 grams of almond butter in here. So that is for the meal. And then also have my nighttime Supps. Pretty much, let me see. I don't know if you all can see this without me dropping it. But we have berberine, 5 milligrams of melatonin, 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate, and some omega-3 fish oil. And that is it. Yeah, I believe that is it. So that will cap off the full day of eating. As my TV had just turned on, I apologize for this tranquil noise going on in the background, but that's what the TV does. Anyways, so cap off the full day of eating. I will post a blank slide with the total macros and calories for the day. A rough estimate by none other than ChatGPT. Because my coach doesn't give me that. Just get the plan and follow it. But we'll try to get that for y'all because I know everybody's interested in that and likes to see that. But anyways, appreciate y'all following along. As you can tell, I'm getting sleepy. So it is time to eat this, hit the hay, go to bed, restart it all again tomorrow. Appreciate y'all watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good YouTube stuff. Love y'all, and I will see you in the next one.